Hi, welcome back to Buzz on Business. I have with me now Heidi from the Northern Medina County Chamber Alliance. How are you doing today, Heidi?
I'm good. How about you, Howie?
I'm doing great, doing great. So why don't you just start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Heidi. I live here in Brunswick, and I'm a mom of 3 kids. I have a daughter in high school, Evelina. I have a middle schooler, Rocco, and then I have a little guy that's in kindergarten. His name is Tyson.
That's great. How exciting.
Yeah. They keep me busy. They seriously keep me busy.
Oh, I bet.
Yes.
Yeah. So you just started a new role with the chamber. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that and what you're going to be doing on a day-to-day basis?
So I feel super lucky because I fell into this position. I had been working from home for quite some time now, and it just I was losing myself kind of feeling. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to put myself back out there and, see what opportunities were out there. And I applied with the chamber, and I had a couple interviews. It was a little overwhelming, especially with all the board members.
Yeah.
But it's a wonderful fit. It's a wonderful fit because my experience from marketing and event coordinating kind of goes hand in hand with the chamber and the events too. So.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Yeah, and I'm sure during during COVID and the pandemic, you really missed that human interaction. And,
absolutely.
I certainly did. I think now I just refuse a Zoom because I just want to go meet with you in person.
Absolutely.
And that had to be tough for you planning events and stuff in your previous position, and now you're, what do you do? Plan virtual events. I mean,
exactly.
It's very difficult.
So unfortunately, I was laid off during COVID, and just started working a remote job, and it really did. I think the pandemic really affected a lot of people. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad to see that it didn't affect too much of the businesses. Mm-hmm. Indirectly.
Right. Yeah, so I know we're all really excited to have you on board with your experience and helping us get events planned and stuff like that. So I have to ask, I guess you haven't been here an extraordinary amount of time yet, but is there anything that stood out to you, or something that you enjoy a lot about our chamber in particular?
Definitely. I mean, we have some super valued members of our chamber that are really dedicated to this city, to these businesses, to networking, and that passion. I mean, everybody's commitment just shines right through. And it kind of just made me realize, wow, I mean, what a great community, what a great, group of businesses to, be a part of.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I've been on the board for about a year and a half now. I've been in the chamber for about 4 years. Mm-hmm. I remember coming out how nervous I was to network and everything because I'd never done it. And, many of the board members that are still there now are very welcoming and, hey, introduce yourself and get to these events. Everyone's very encouraging.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to a lot of our upcoming events. Especially we did just land a date for the golf outing.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
June 15th, mm-hmm. Copper Top, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm really excited to get out there and meet more of the members and have fun at these events with you guys, because everybody keeps telling me how fun these events are.
You're gonna fit right in. Absolutely.
I hope
so yeah, and I guess in closing out, is there any events coming up that you'd like to tell people about? I think this is going to air in April. Okay. I don't know if
so we have our April monthly luncheon.
And we have our golf outing coming up. Yep. So we've got a lot of exciting things happening.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah, so
come out to an event.
Yeah, so we're excited to have you on board, and this has been another great episode of the Buzz on Business.
Hey everybody, it's going to be just plain hot out there. So stay cool in your abode and keep your eyes on the road when you're traveling. Hey, celebrate this weekend a lot.
Every year, almost 40 children die of heat stroke after being forgotten in a vehicle. In 70-degree weather, it takes only minutes for the inside of a car to heat up like an oven. At 104 degrees, heat stroke begins, followed by loss of consciousness.
Yeah. Should go an hour and a half or so.
Leave without your child. Live without them forever. Look before you lock. Brought to you by Kids in Cars.